Hi, I'm Glenn Garner from Brisbane, Australia. I've been working in the energy sector for the last 15 years, working on the energy transition. And there's a lot of mistruths and misnomers around this energy transition. So I'd like to talk to you about a few of those things. Today, the topic is electric power. Of course, we're concerned about climate change, but what else happens in our cities when we make this electric transition? Let's talk about that. CO2 or CO2 equivalents are certainly emitted from the creation of electricity by coal-fired power. But there's also these particulate matter and photochemical smog that ends up in our cities. And this is where you live, in your street, in your house. So we need to do something about this. These two pictures represent Delhi and Tiananmen Square just before COVID struck. Now, 1 week after COVID struck, after they'd closed down the traffic in their cities and some of the industry that used fossil fuels, we see within 7 days the picture is clear. In fact, it only takes a week or 2 weeks to take away that particulate matter and that smog, that photochemical smog from our cities. This is in addition to the benefits we have of mitigating climate change. So let's talk about what that does to you. It really impacts the lungs. Those particulates are very, very small. At PM10 type size, that's particulate level 10 microns and below, those particulates can enter and adhere to the lungs and cause asthma, bronchitis, emphysema. As we go down in size, 2.5 micron and below particulates, PM 2.5 as I've represented here, go into the circulatory system, causing high blood pressure, heart attacks, cancer, developmental defects and childhood problems. We need to eliminate that smog in our cities, and most of it's caused by cars and some of it's caused by power stations. And that is the street you live, the house you live in the city you occupy. The impact is horrendous. On society across Australia, we have over 4,000 early deaths due to lung and circulatory problems that are instigated by these particulates. Also, we end up with about 25,000 people hospitalised, and they do get better, but that's a cost to our society. So if we can do something about the pollution in our cities, which is the cars and the power stations, we can have direct effect, not just on the world with climate change, but we can have a direct effect on our health and our cost in our cities in Australia. This is an important action for us to move forward with moving to renewables and electric vehicles so that we can clean up our cities. So these are two immediate actions from our government. Number one, we need to accelerate the pace of renewables in our market and in our country and in our cities. And number two, we need to accelerate the uptake of EVs by both supporting charging facilities, infrastructure across Australia, and consider subsidising EVs or eliminating the taxes that currently apply so that we can make this transition quickly and all benefit from it.